My husband wanted to keep what we each earn and split bills like business partners, so I stopped doing every invisible thing I used to. By month 5, he was losing his mind. I'll never forget the night Marcus came home with that smug little grin on his face. I'm Rachel, married 6 years. I'm a high school teacher making $52,000. Marcus is in tech sales, making $95,000. We've always pooled everything. One account, shared decisions, equal partners, until his buddy Derek started talking about financial optimization at their weekly basketball game. Babe, Marcus said, setting down his protein shake, I've been thinking, what if we each kept what we earned and just split the bills proportionally? I make more, so I cover more of the rent and stuff. But then, whatever's left over, that's ours individually. We'd each earn our own luxuries. More fair, right? I should have seen the trap. Sure, I said, not really paying attention. I was grading essays. The next week, Marcus presented me with a color-coded spreadsheet. He'd calculated that he'd cover 65% of shared expenses, and I'd cover 35%. Seemed reasonable given our income gap. Here's what I didn't realize. Marcus's luxuries were a new gaming PC, $2,400, courtside basketball tickets, and bourbon that cost more than my car payment. My luxuries? I'd been quietly buying all the things that made our house a home. Month 1. Hey, can you grab toilet paper and paper towels? Marcus called from his office. That's not on the shared expense list, I said, checking his spreadsheet. That's under household consumables, which you marked as individual discretionary. He looked confused. Babe, don't be ridiculous. Just grab some. Sure, I'll buy the kind I want for the bathroom I use. You can handle your own. His face. I wish I'd taken a picture. Month 2. Our shared refrigerator looked insane. Left side, my groceries. Right side, his groceries. He learned real fast that groceries on the shared list meant only ingredients for dinners we cooked together 3 times a week. His lunch meal prep, individual expense. His coffee pods, individual expense. His protein powder, individual expense. Meanwhile, I stopped doing a lot of things I didn't realize I'd been doing. Month 3. Why is there no hand soap in the bathroom? Individual expense. There's a Costco 2 miles away. Where are all the throw pillows? I bought those. Took them to my side of the bedroom. Why does the living room look so empty? That lamp was mine. The bookshelf was mine. That plant I kept alive for 3 years? Mine. Did you cancel our Spotify family plan? No, I downgraded my account to individual. You're welcome to get your own. Month 4. Marcus called an emergency house meeting. This is getting ridiculous, Rachel. We live like hostel roommates. There are 2 different types of dish soap by the sink. You bought a separate hand towel for your bathroom. We have separate streaming services. Yesterday I needed band-aids and you told me to check my individual health and wellness budget. I pulled out my own spreadsheet. I'd been tracking. This year, before your optimization, I spent $4,200 on things that benefited both of us. Throw pillows, art for the walls, the nice sheets, candles, birthday gifts for your family, post gifts when we go to parties, coffee table books, the plant subscription, birthday decorations for your 30th, that espresso machine you use every morning, and yes, communal band-aids. But those are small things. You spent $6,000 on luxuries you earned, gaming PC, bourbon collection, concert tickets, that golf weekend, all for you. I spent $800 on myself. New work clothes because I'm on my feet all day. One spa day for my birthday, everything else was making our house not feel like a college dorm. The color drained from his face. You make nearly double what I make, I continued. So by your logic, you should be living twice as well as I, right? Well, congratulations. You got your gaming PC. I got to keep the decorative bowls I bought 3 years ago. In month 5, he was miserable. Turned out Marcus didn't actually want to live in a sterile apartment with no personality, where he had to remember to buy his own paper products and keep his almond milk separate from my oat milk. Can we go back? He asked quietly one night. To what? Me subsidizing your lifestyle with unpaid domestic labor? That's not what I meant. You wanted to keep what you earned. I did exactly that. I kept all the invisible work I was doing that you didn't even notice. The emotional labor of making our house a home. The mental load of remembering we're out of trash bags. The care work of buying nice things that made our space pleasant. He sat with that for a long minute. I didn't realize how much you were doing. No one ever does. Because when you're making good money, you think it's about dollars. But a home isn't about dollars. It's about care. And care takes time, thought, and yes, money you don't get credit for. The resolution. We didn't go back to the old system. We created a new one. 65 to 35 split on bills, just like he calculated. But we also created a third category, home fund. We both contribute 15% of our income to it, which means he puts in more dollars, but we get equal say in how it's spent. That fund covers everything that makes our house livable beyond just the basics. So, decorations, gifts, the stuff you don't think about until it's gone. And Marcus, he learned to see all the invisible work. Started noticing when we were low on paper towels. Bought a throw pillow without being asked.